All right, well, a big win tonight for you guys, especially coming off of Monday's game. How good does this one feel?
Yeah, it was a good effort by our guys. Much improved over Monday night. You know, we wanted to have obviously a response against that hockey club over there. It was a tight game. Not a lot of room out there through the first 40 minutes. You know, things opened up a bit. Didn't mind our first period. Second period, I thought they elevated their game, and we sat back and then, you know, we were able to find a couple goals there in the third, and then they had their push. But, yeah, we needed that hockey game. That's a quality opponent over there, and, you know, we got lots of games left against them here throughout the season series. But we'll enjoy this one tonight and get back to work tomorrow. It's practice.
Well, those first two periods, they were a bit of a goalie show. And speaking of that, Dustin Wolf, he was named the AHL Goalie of the Month. How impressed are you by that guy this season?
Yeah, he's a workhorse for us. I mean, he has been for the last couple of years. You know, both our goalies have played quality minutes for us. You know, over the last couple of months, over the stretch of hockey where we've been able to find some wins. All we ask them to do is give us an opportunity to win hockey games. I thought both goalies were pretty good tonight. You know, obviously Dustin had some luck with a few goal posts there and whatnot, but yeah, he looks solid in there.
Well, and then just quickly looking ahead, you got Bakersfield on Sunday. What kind of game can we expect with those guys? You did beat them 2 in a row last time.
Yeah, you know, we always have competitive hockey games against Bakersfield. They're a good hockey team. They got good players over there. We got to make sure our game's right. We got some things we need to work on. You know, I think we need to find some areas in our game that we got to continue to prove and get ready for Sunday against the team we've beat most recently. So I'm sure they'll be motivated by that.
Mitch is going to switch it up a little bit, but in regards to the World Juniors, I know you spent time as a Western Hockey League head coach with the Saskatoon Blades, and you faced the Regina Pats and, of course, Connor Bedard. You've had a few instances with him. How do you stop a guy with that type of talent, and what was it like in those matchups with the Blades?
Well, he was 15 years old when I was coaching against him in Saskatoon, and you kind of had to have your own game plan against just a 15-year-old. That's pretty rare. Obviously, he's a generational type player that we're watching here, and big win for the Canadians tonight. So I'm a proud Canadian. That was great to see.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Just what was it like in the coach's room? Did you have some sleepless nights, or were you working with your assistant coaches? How did that kind of break down with you and in terms of trying to stop one individual, like you said, at 15 at the time?
Yeah, again, he was an elite player. Everybody knew that. I think everybody in the world knows that right now. You know, he had some nights where, again, his release, his hockey sense, his vision. I mean, you can go on and on about him. I had a lot of sleepless nights because I was living in a dorm during COVID, so that was what was keeping me up at night, not Connor Bedard.
Okay, and a little bit more on the lighthearted side as well. Some good news. Earlier this week, you were chosen as one of the coaches for the All-Star game. I mean, in your second year, how do you grasp that, and how do you kind of take that going forward, and knowing that you understand there's a lot of team success that you're looking forward to, but also some of the individual accolades from a coaching side that also is pretty nice as well?
Yeah, again, I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is obviously an honor. Anytime you can represent this division with good coaches and good players, that's a great opportunity. I'm looking forward to meeting other players in the league and other staff members. But first and foremost, I'm not in this opportunity here in a month without good staff here and good players putting a lot of work in here daily, so I'm excited about that opportunity.